Good morning. Oh my goodness, how fun. Johnny rated me. Hello, new faces. Hello, hello. How is everyone? Good morning. So he sent new people to me at a good time, because next week, Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. is my 50th birthday, and I will be giving away a mystery box. And I'll cover shipping. All you have to do is hang out until I draw it at the end. So it's a good time to be discovering who I am. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Feeding My Soul. Good morning, Marcy. Good morning, Joe Mouse Creations and Cheryl and Stace May. Two old guys. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Flip Flops and Lollipops. So if you're not familiar with me, I do 2 sales a week. On Mondays, I do Glass with Class at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. We teach you a little bit about a glass subject, and then we sell some gorgeous pieces. And then on Wednesday mornings, I do coffee, chat, and a small sale. Usually I do a small sale. Good morning, Karen. Today I will not be doing a small sale, just coffee and a chat, but we're doing an altered book project that's lasting all year long. And every week I draw a new prompt and we talk about it. And I show you the prompt from the week before if I did it. And then we just chat about stuff. Good morning, Mary. Yeah, I saw it, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Thank you so much. So I'm turning 50 next Wednesday. 1 week, turning 50. Gonna do a big giveaway. There'll be some vintage items in there. There will be some paper crafting items. So if you're doing the junk journal along with us, or if you just scrapbook or do any of that kind of stuff, there'll be some fun stuff in that giveaway. So excited to see everybody. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Today's coffee cup is this gorgeous mint green. It matches my retro fridge, you guys. I found 2. One will be up for sale when I do my next mug sale. This one is mine. And these were made in England. Stoneware from England. So the altered book project. Let me show you. Now, if you are someone who thinks the book should be pristine and never, ever have anything done to them, look away. I used to be one of those people until I found out how many books end up in the landfill every year. Every year. And I started to research it because I was at a Goodwill. They'd literally rolled out a big bin and they were going along the shelf and scooping the books into the bin. And this is a regular Goodwill. And so I found out that after they scooped all the books into the bin, which is doing so much damage to them anyway, then they were going to go to our outlet. We have one. It's about an hour away. I haven't been yet. I'm very scared of people at the bins. But the books go there, and then when they don't sell from there, they go to the landfill. So if you're afraid to alter a book, just know a lot of books end up in the landfill. The book that I chose is actually an antique. It's over 100 years old, but this is not an uncommon book. You can go on eBay. There's probably 5 for sale right now. They're not worth a lot, and this one was in really bad shape. The binding was broken. It's very faded. It's very stained. It had some water damage. The pages inside are very, very stained. So this is a page that I've not altered yet. And so what we're doing is we're, yeah, Marcy, scared of the bins. We're picking a prompt. So this prompt was stamps. And these you can loosely interpret however you want. So I did 2 forms of stamps on here. I did actual stickers that look like stamps. And then I used stamps. And like we did one where we had to add pages to our book. So I added 4 pages, and then another prompt was using staples. I don't remember what this prompt was. This is my favorite one I've done so far. This one was make a page about your favorite color, but the flowers pop up. So that's what we're doing. We are altering a book. I have 50. Well, I started out the year with 52 prompts in here. We are now, on month 5 of this. I can't believe we're close to halfway through this project, but I pull one every Wednesday morning, and then you can follow along and do the prompt with us. Super fun. And I tried to keep them general enough that you could use it with items you had at home. So this was a no cost project, low cost, and it was also a no stress, low stress project. So it's designed that if you need to skip a week because you had a lot going on, you can skip a week. Don't have to do it. And I did not do last week's prompt. Last week was make a flag of some kind. Didn't matter. Like you could do a whole memorial page flag. You could do a veterans flag, kind of spread. You can make your own flag. If you, come from Scotland, you could do a tartan flag. So it was very, hi, Jennifer. It was very, very general, but I didn't do it for a couple of reasons. I will show you what I was doing instead. And I'm still recovering from shingles. And I try not to talk about my health on here, but I do have a story for you guys a little later. But let me show you. So if you follow my Instagram, then my daughter she brought me a countdown to 50, and I've been opening a present every day. And she's given me a lot of journaling, scrapbooking supplies. This book was one of them. I love the magnetic. I just love that. I don't know why. But it is so beautiful. Look at this. This is how it came. It's got a pop-up on the very first page. So she's an artist, so she likes to buy me things that, here's the welcome to page. It's my birthday next Wednesday. I turn 50 next Wednesday. My daughter bought me this too. Hello, Katie. And I'm doing a giveaway next Wednesday, same time. I'll be doing a giveaway at the end of the show. I'm going to be opening packages. I've got a couple of friends who are going to hang out on screen with me, and I'm going to open some packages and some birthday cards that people sent me. And if you want to send me a birthday card, there is still time. My P.O. box is listed down below. So here is the page that I did with some of the supplies she'd sent me. And it says, just breathe. So this one was a very relaxing. Ooh, happy birthday, May 13th, Mike. Good morning, Kathy. I also did this one. This is my first big journal. I hadn't had a big one before this, so I did a big rainbow spread. Good morning, Kitschy Corner. So I think I'm going to keep these themes. So this one is going to be like a lot of just big, bright, bold colors. This one's going to be very artistic kind of things. The one that my mom got me is going to be darker. So I got a bunch of books going on at the same time, but there's not a pressure to like finish anything. It's just when I feel inspired to do that color. Good morning, Catherine. That I'm going to do that color. Yes, don't forget to give me thumbs up. So the tiara came with this. I've not opened it yet because I don't want glitter all over me. But I am going to do some sourcing this weekend, and I will probably wear the sash and I will wear the tiara out in public. Good morning, Kraken. Yeah, Kraken, I love a good theme. Love, love, love it. And if you guys came in and I missed seeing you, because sometimes the chat moves really fast. Hello, thanks for being here. And if you missed the coffee cup of the day, this mint green, oh, I love it. Love, love, love it because it matches my fridge. And if you want to see what my little kitchenette looks like, all decorated with all my vintage and retro items, I do have a video up showing that. If you guys are not on Instagram, then you wouldn't see what my daughter gave me yesterday. Lisa Frank stickers. Oh my goodness. 13-year-old me is so happy right now. Good morning, Roxana. Who else was a Lisa Frank fan? They also have limited edition Lisa Frank Crocs. Now, I can't wear Crocs because they make my feet hot and I slide around in them. But I love Lisa Frank. And it's hilarious because in high school, I was the gothest of the goth girls. Like my entire closet was full of black. But my little heart was all Lisa Frank on the inside. So excited about these stickers. I've already used some of them. I love these unicorn ones. And look at the swan. We all know I love a good swan. So super excited. She's gotten me just fabulous stuff. Just fabulous. So excited for all of this. Okay, we have 19 people in here. So I think we are going to get, I was one of 5 kids and then 6 because then my foster brother moved in with us. So I wanted Lisa Frank folders, but I did not get Lisa Frank folders because my mom bought them in the multi-packs and we all got, you know, just the inexpensive plain colored ones. Totally Lisa Frank girly. Okay, we have blue today. Make a page inspired by your favorite artist or piece of art. I already did that in my other book. Oh, you know, I think I'm going to do Patrick Nagel. I love Patrick Nagel. And I found a print a while back. It's probably like 5 feet tall, 4 feet tall. And it's just sitting there leaned up. It's too big to hang anywhere. I don't have enough wall space for it. It's massive, but love Patrick Nagel. So I will probably be doing a page inspired by Patrick Nagel. And I'm disappointed my brain wasn't working well enough to do the flag prompt from last week because I have like the beginnings of an idea that I want to do for it. And I just couldn't put it all together. My brain would not work that way. And we've talked about it before because I am #TeamNoCraft. And you're like, but Claudia, I see you doing crafts. No, you see me copying other people's ideas. That's what you see me doing. I cannot come up with an original idea. I can do things that are inspired by other people, or I can copy a craft, you know, exactly the way the instructions say, but I cannot come up with something that looks finished on my own. And when I've got brain fog, it's even worse. So I had a kind of inkling of the flag thing I wanted to do. Hopefully it'll still percolate my brain. I'll be able to put it together next week, but I could not do it this week. Let me show you what I was doing instead. It's a paper purse. And let me tell you why. So my daughter turns 23 on June 23rd of 2023. 23. So normally your 23rd birthday is not like anything super special, right? Except it falls 23. So I had an idea, hey, Jeffrey, of doing a countdown, a 23-day countdown, but I wanted to make it like super special. And I'm just picking up little things here and there. Like I've got 2 Temu orders coming. So Meg, if you're watching, don't watch because I'm going to talk about your birthday presents. So you can go away now. That's my daughter. But like she likes fake eyelashes. She likes fake nails. And so I got some of that kind of stuff. So I thought I'll make these little purses. It will fit them perfectly. Some of these things, right? The first one I did it completely wrong. I didn't grab it to show you guys, but completely wrong. And I'm like, what did I had turned these 2 sheets of paper upside down and then it didn't glue together right. It was so bad. And I spent so long on it. And I don't have the right glue to do this yet. So you can still feel like tacky bits of glue. It's not drying. But what's fun is this has, oh, and you can see here where it's come off already because I don't have the right glue. It has working pockets. There's another one on the inside. And so I thought for each working pocket, I'd also stick like $1 bill, $5 bill, something like that in each working pocket. And these aren't working zippers, but I colored them with a metallic colored pencil. Yeah, I have. This is just to see if I could even do it. And the other thing I want to get is the double stick Velcro. So you peel the back off and you stick them on there. And that way they're closed. Because we don't live near each other, I have to give them all to her before the 1st. And so I don't want her peeking into them. So I've got to pick up some of that Velcro. But yeah, I have got all kinds of stuff I can dress these up with. And then for little things, and it is Jennifer Maker here on YouTube. She offered these as free PDF downloads, or she offered them also for the Cricut. I don't have a Cricut. I don't want to have to figure out how to learn to do something new. But she offered it in 2 formats, so you could just do it on your Cricut also, which would probably be way easier than cutting out every little piece like I did. But here's the wallet. Look, it's got a little paper tassel. I made a little paper tassel. Here's the back. And this will perfectly fit these earrings that I got her. So I'm going to do up some of these for the little ones. I'm going to do up purses for the bigger presents. Super exciting. But Jennifer Maker, she did a whole video on it. And then you go to her website and you can get the patterns for free. The name of this one was Paper Purses, Handbags, and Wallets. And she actually gives you, I think, 3 designs of the purses. And so I always like to give credit to the person whose craft I am copying. So Jennifer Maker. But I definitely need to get out and get better glue. And I want to get those Velcro dots. But I think that's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be so much fun. It's going to look so cute. And then she can count down just like she did for me. I'm doing for her, and she can count down to her birthday. And then, you guys, talking about Temu, I did not order a lot for myself in the next 2 things that are coming in. So I don't know if I'll do a haul, since most of it will be for my daughter and I don't want her to see what I'm getting her. But I was watching Picasso Cat's Temu haul, and she ordered Alice in Wonderland paper. And I immediately had to run to Temu, search it, and add it to my my next order because that was so pretty. But I love watching Picasso Cat and Halen Vintage's Temu hauls. So if you like Temu hauls, you should go watch them. And Kathy was talking about how she'd read some not very nice messages or comments under other people's Temu hauls. And I get it, because the stuff is coming from China. But if you liked ordering from Wish before 2020, because they like doubled their prices during the pandemic, and I've never gotten back on the app again. But if you liked ordering from Wish, it's that kind of quality on some of this stuff. So some of it isn't the best, but still, craft supplies are super cheap. If you've ever ordered from AliExpress, they have some of the exact same things on both. And as I was scrolling through Temu, like, it came up a dragon ring that I'd ordered from Wish like 5 years ago. So it's some of the same stuff. So yeah, it's coming from China. Some of it turns out super cheap, but some of it comes and it's better than you expected. So, it's kind of a crapshoot, but if you like that kind of thing, I'm having so much fun with it. And they've got Fishland where you can go every day, feed your fish, and if you earn enough points within a certain time frame, you actually get a free item. I've not earned a free item yet, but Halen Vintage has earned a free item, so it's cool. I'm enjoying it. Oh, I know, Catherine. It's so hard, especially when I like to reuse as much as possible. So a lot of my craft stuff has come from garage sales and has come from Goodwill. But man, the prices, the last time I was at Goodwill on craft supplies, I'm like, I can order it cheaper through Temu than you're charging me here. So, you know. So I wanted to tell you guys this story. And I have a second channel all about my chronic illness. So I try to keep it fun and light here. But you guys know I've been struggling. Yeah, kitschy corner. Although I did notice the last week when I was out, the prices had come back down to where they'd been. Because like all in one at one time they had upped all of the coffee cups from 50 cents to $1. All of them. But this last time, it was 50 cents. It was black tag, so I got it for $0.25. So, hey, Yvonne. So, I think they're realizing that some of the stuff's just sitting on the shelves because they've priced themselves out of being able to sell it. So maybe the prices are coming back down to a more manageable level. But so you know, if you've followed me at all, you know I've been on this weight loss journey, but it was more about regaining some health because I have multiple chronic illnesses. And I'm not going to list them all. I talk about them on the other channel. And since January, I had lost 25 pounds. Now I've gained a few. So this morning I'm back up 2 pounds. So I've lost 23. But from my heaviest in the last couple of years, I've lost like 44 pounds. So we had an extended family member over for dinner. Now she's never known me when I was thin. And for reference, when I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia at the beginning of my health issues, this is what I looked like. I weighed 130 pounds at 5'7", and I wore a size 5 in clothing. And I had been in pain for a year after a work accident and was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So super skinny, super healthy. I walked miles every day. So, but this person she did not know me before all of the weight gain. And so she's never known me as a thin person. But she works in the medical field. So when I said, yeah, I've been losing weight and this is what I've been doing. And she's like, oh, so you're feeling better? Which is everybody in the medical field's first response, because everybody blames you being sick on the fact that you're overweight. Except I am overweight because I'm sick. And I said, oh no. And in fact, I got worse. I got shingles for the first time a couple weeks ago, and I'm trying to recover from that. So I haven't been sleeping and I'm doing worse than I was. And she's like, oh. And I just dropped it at that. I dropped it. But that is what nurses and doctors are taught. They're taught to ignore you when you have real problems because they want to blame it on your weight. Except when I was diagnosed, I was thin and healthy and young. So I just thought that was interesting. That was an interesting experience. And I said, yeah, I haven't been to a doctor since 2019. And the last one had prescribed me the wrong prescription. She put it into the computer wrong and it almost killed me. And she's like, oh, well, sometimes don't defend the medical field to me. You have no idea my medical trauma. Oh, but yeah. And it's frustrating for my mom because, mom's helping me do this. So mom's cooking 3 meals a day from scratch. Hi, Sonny. So, because I have so many food allergies and food sensitivities, that everything has to be from scratch. So, yeah, Yvonne, it's awful. And so, she's been working so hard, and I'm too sick to even go in the kitchen and help her cut up food or do the dishes. Now, I have, with spring, I always get a little bit of energy, so I have been able to help a little tiny bit. But she's just working so hard. And then they bought me those supplements, and at first we didn't know I had shingles. We thought I would having an allergic reaction to the supplements. And so, hi, Kate. Let me see if it's in the description box below. Yeah, it's in the description box below, but it's Claudia Caye behind the scenes. I have to look at my second device. So Claudia Caye behind the scenes. But the link is right there in the description box. You can just hop right on over there if you want. So anyway, they bought me these very expensive supplements that are specifically designed to help people with chronic illness. Now, mind you, in 27 years of having this, there's nothing I have not tried. There is nothing. There is not a book I have not read. There is not a food plan I have not done. There is not food testing I have not done. There is not a supplement that I have not tried. There's not a medication because I did the medical route for a while. Acupuncture, massage, water therapy, you name it, I have tried. Hi, Lynn. There's Lynn right there. Hey, Lynn Vintage in the chat. And if you like Timu hauls, you should go subscribe to her channel. Oh, thank you, Kathy. So, I've done it all, but I'm always willing to try something new. And so Mom talked me into it, and she was really hoping that this would be the miracle thing that helped me. And instead I got worse and got shingles. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm chronically ill. This is what happens. So, oh, I feel bad for my mom. She's trying so hard to help me. So hard. But I have officially spent more of my life being chronically ill than not being chronically ill. So it's just my life. And, the last doctor I saw for my torn meniscus in my knee, she's like, well, if you lost weight, you'd be taking so much pressure off your knee, you'd have less pain. Well, I've taken 44 pounds off of my body, which is even more in the pressure on my knee. No change in the knee pain. No change in the knee pain at all. No change in the hip pain. Yeah, Kathy knows. So if you know somebody who has chronic illness, or if you yourself have chronic illness, don't play the blame game. Don't inside your head. Do not let doctors convince you that it is all your fault because you're overweight. Hey, Bridget, it's not your fault. You are not sick because you are fat. You are probably overweight because you are sick. And my very first stress response is to immediately swell up. It's like my body's like, I must put a cushion around you because we are under stress. So I immediately gain 2 to 5 pounds immediately in one day if a stressful event happens. And then if I get any kind of food that I've had a sensitivity to and I don't realize it's in there, same thing. So it's just such a struggle. But I was able to sleep last night. I took ibuprofen before bed, and instead of waking up every couple of hours from the pain from the shingles, I was able to sleep. And it's still like the pain now is kind of a burning itch from the shingles, and it's been more than 2 weeks now since this started. But it's the least amount of pain I've been in. So let's hope I can get back on track because I am behind on everything, which is why I'm not having a sale this morning because My brain could not focus. I couldn't put anything together. When you're in pain, it's just so hard to think. I'm hoping to get some static sales out. Yes, Catherine, exactly. Exactly. And that does work for me because nothing else works for the pain except for eating some comfort foods, which of course all comfort foods are bad for you. And you get the serotonin from the dopamine from that, and then the hormones make you feel better for a little while. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys, I love this mug. I'd never even heard of this before. I can't see what it says right now, but I think it was English Ironstone Stoneware England is what is inscribed on the bottom, I think. But that color. Oh, they're on one side. And that nerve has been on fire. Yep, just in that one line, it follows the line of the nerve. It's classic shingles. And unfortunately, that's the side of my body I prefer to sleep on. So for the last 2 weeks, up until the last 2 nights, I was not getting good sleep because if I fell asleep, then I would try to turn over in my sleep and I would lay on that nerve and then I would wake up in screaming pain. So, yeah. But 2 nights ago, I'd taken Benadryl because the itch had gotten so bad and slept through the night, but it made me real foggy all day yesterday. And then last night, I just took ibuprofen as the first night in more than 2 weeks that I've been able to sleep. I have done well in physical therapy before because on my own, I tend to over exercise and then injure myself. Yeah, Bridget, worst pain ever. I know, right? I did my first kid all 10 hours of labor with no pain meds until then the baby was in distress and I had to rush into an emergency C-section. But that was nothing compared to this. I had a hysterectomy. Pain was nothing compared to shingles. I've been in car accidents. Pain was nothing compared to shingles. Tore my meniscus and couldn't walk. Pain was nothing compared to shingles. Shingles is the worst pain I've ever had. It's been terrible. But there are small improvements. So we are doing a little bit better. Oh, lipoma's awful. Yeah, Yvonne, it's awful. And it's just awful. It changes your personality over time to be in pain every day. It really does. And you have to work harder to be patient with people around you instead of snapping their head off because you're in pain and it's not fair to them. But yeah. Yep. It's all a struggle. Normally I don't spend this much time talking about chronic illness, but the shingles has had me down. All right, guys, since there's no seal today, I'll show you one more time. This is our altered book prompt. So I think that's a really fun one. So that is the prompt for this week. And I'm going to be making more paper purses. Super excited about that. Just need better glue. I think I'm going to have to go to Joann's. We will see. Usually I try to buy my craft supplies super cheap, but I think I need a better glue if I want these to hold together with presents in them for the first 23 days of June. All right, don't forget, 1 week, and we're doing the big birthday celebration. And oh yeah, terrible, Yvonne. Brain fog. Yeah, terrible. So big 50th birthday celebration. Gonna have some special guests on screen with me, and you guys sent me packages. I asked you to send me cards, and instead you sent me packages. So I got presents to open, got a couple of cards to read, and then I'm gonna do a giveaway. Do a giveaway box. So that's what's coming up next Monday, Glass with Class, 1 p.m. Eastern with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. And we will be talking about Goofus glass. We've not covered Goofus glass. So talking about Goofus glass, selling some gorgeous pieces of glass. That sale is usually only an hour long. We keep it short so you can spend your lunch with us and then get on with your Monday. And that's it. That's all I've got going on right now. Be on the lookout for some static sales. Hopefully, I'm going to get those up before the end of the week. So I'm going to go. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to all of you later. Bye.